Gentlemen, this is Don. I'm sorry that I'm interrupting something possibly important. However, the thing is there's going to be some kind of problems that are going to be. Now, most of my, if you're any of my subscribers who have heard of this, then just leave the room or unplug the computer or just plug your ears. But those who haven't, this is important. Now, a little while ago, a certain YouTuber, not a very famous one, you may not know his name, depending on who you are, Logan Paul. Sorry, hard to say it. And he did some videos, was off in Japan, and blah blah blah. Had the bright idea of going to the suicide forest in Japan, and just by that, you already know what's going to happen. And those of you who are on YouTube, who either creators or such, I already know where this is going. So, yeah, find a dead body, start recording, and keep the whole thing the camera rolling. Just start making snide comments and jokes about the whole thing. And I mean, just because he did a commenting thing saying, disclaimer, this is not meant for everyone's eyes, blah blah blah. Yeah. Long story short, Logan Paul went on. It's on YouTube. He just edited it up. Blah blah blah. Afterwards, like he like made some kind of apology video or something like that, and someone said that's not true enough. Then he went to email saying like, this is basically my first I'm sorry thing, and please forgive me. Blah blah blah. You get the idea. Anyway. The thing was that he was the one himself to take it down, blah, blah, yada, yada. And there's a lot of YouTube drama having to do with this, so, yeah. Like, the thing is, I'll have to think of three things. One, Logan Paul himself. Sure, some people say it's like a mental thing, like, he has severe brain damage in there, he's been hit in the head too many times. If you're cognitive enough to know how to run a camera, use a computer, use the internet, and act like an idiot, you're perfectly fine. Well, not perfectly fine, you have something going on in there. But obviously, if you have the audacity to show a dead body of any, well, exception to, like the whole video series of Who Killed Markiplier. Or, he showed his own dead body. Well, the whole thing was faked, but there were odd jokes having to do with it, and we all, this is Markiplier we're talking about. He found a way to fake his death in a YouTube video to kind of introduce his darker character, his darker persona, something like that. Antiseptic guy, he blatantly, in Say Goodbye, he directly used suicide to usher in the character. That's one. But, that's where I'm going to draw the line. If you're acting like you're killing yourself or you got killed, there. But if this is a real body, you know it's a real body, because, you know this because, whoever that guy was doesn't even have a channel. If he had a channel, he's not going to be able to post anything anymore. Two, the Japanese community, the people in Japan. Now, all things aside, with or without the cultural reference of, honor and committing seppuku and kamikaze. I shouldn't have said kamikaze. You know, you're very into the honor. And someone making snide comments about your death, I mean, I mean, I have respect for the dead anyway, with me being in America, of all places. But if you're in Japan, I'm pretty sure you have, like, high respect. No, I'm not getting that yet. I'm not getting the doorbell. You have high respect for the dead. So, I mean, like, Ghost Month and stuff like that. And third, to the guy's parents. As I was saying, for the third point, to the person's parents, the guy who's committed suicide. I'm very sorry that your son, I think, had to do that. Very sorry. Personally. I mean, I hear, there's comments on people saying, I want to kill myself. I'm, like, please, no. Like, really? But, like, those are, like, just acting out of whatever, but, I mean, this guy actually did kill himself. I'm not sure if he had a note or not, but, again, I'm sorry. Even with the cultural divide thing, and hats off to you, and, you know, and take the hat off from the funeral thing and all that stuff. What makes it worse is, I mean, that would be the worst way to find out. I'm not speaking personally because I don't know anyone who committed suicide yet, and I don't know of anyone, so, yeah. Finally, YouTube found a way to say, oh yeah, that was kind of a bad thing, blah blah blah, yeah. Anyway, I will see you very soon in the next video, and have yourself a bat-tastic night.